Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Where to begin? Anyways, today is just kind of a chill day. It's going to be, I guess, this is just going to become a thing now. I look at a servant, and then I'm just going to be doing the weekly. Hey there, you two. Today we're going to be looking at the latest servant who joined Grand Order upon New Year's. That being Katsushika Hokusai. Or since I can't be bothered to remember that name, Yukana, because of the voice actress. Don't worry about it, Orchid. Honestly, it was an inevitability, and it kind of happens the way it goes. So, hey, you too. Hokusai, or like I said, I just call her Yukana. Anyways, she is of the foreigner class, the second one of its grouping, the other one being Abigail. She's more of an arts-based variant, and her skills are as follows. Her first skill, again, I'm not going to bother translating these because I don't want to, is a one-turn dodge with a Noble Phantasm gain. I believe it starts at level 1 with 10%, and at max level, it's 30%, I think. Her second skill, it applies a 3-turn arts buff to her. At level 10, it's 30% for the 3 turns. She gains, I believe, 1 turn of status element resistance and 1 turn of status element ability to apply it. So, if you're wondering about that last portion, it plays in part to her third skill, which gives her a 3-turn buff that every time she hits with one of her arts cards, including her Noble Phantasm, she applies a stack of defense down onto whatever she hit. That defense down lasts for 3 turns as well. So, and her Noble Phantasm, excuse me if I butcher this, Fukakusan Juroke, is an AoE arts attack that does bonus damage against enemies that have the human trait. Or the human power trait. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean yet. But all in all, this is just an AoE nuke. Her role, for the most part, is that of a debuffer. She's going to be there to help make your other characters hit harder. Albeit she does do decent damage herself. So, without further ado, we're gonna go in to show a kind of supporty setup, and then I'll do a setup where she's the main focal point. Yeah. If you're wondering why I've chosen to run 2030 on her as a support, is because she has an innate passive that gives 2 stars every turn anyways, so a base 2030 will suddenly become a max limit broken 2030 when equipped to her, and a max limit broken 2030 will give you 12 stars per turn. So it's a good payout either way. Yep, without further ado, let's begin. Hey there, you guys. How are you doing today? Are you happy with Cleo? I mean, is the game volume dead? Is the game volume seriously dead? Yeah, no, you don't want that. You heard Altera, but that was it. Oh, so you don't hear the music of the game. Here, let me see if I can't fix that. How is it now? What is my favorite number and why? 13, because it symbolizes my life, basically. That's a good reason to be happy with Cleo. Alright. Okay, so that actually does affect things. Alright. So granted what the type of servant she is and the way her skills actually work together, it actually doesn't hurt to just activate if you have things to go with it. I actually don't know the numbers of the actual defense down, so forgive me about that. But since depending on your actual luck on the 3-turn card rotation, you can actually stack a lot of these defense downs onto a single target. While messing with her prior while training her, I was able to get about, I think, 6 or 7 stacks on the Chiyome shadow in the other part of Shimosa. And yeah, obviously she didn't have a good time at that point. I should probably keep King this on in the back. Did somebody ask something about the avatar? I mean, the thumbnail? And yes, it's because Yukana voiced C2. I think I said that at the beginning of the stream. Well, whatever. Well, no, I guess you would have to know who Yukana is for that to actually matter. Okay, douchebag, stop! Holy shit! Okay, yeah. So that's what happens when you fight something and you don't have resistance against them. Oh, I'm sorry I disappointed you guys then. Shoot. Alright. Here we go. Her noble phantasm. I don't want to play this. Will she have a higher crit rate than Attila? Do I risk this? Yeah, whatever. Ah, they seem on par. Okay. Oh no, I'm not gonna start with it because I don't have the defense down buff. Slowly. 万象見通す検定北進より八甲擁護せし尊上の王よ渾身の一筆を収め立てまつるいざいざご見覧あれ富岳36景体大き波浦すさび Yeah, all that noise. Jesus! Did I not have two buster attacks, or did they just both come out at the same time? I'm missing something here. Okay, whatever. Obviously, for those who don't know about the foreigners yet, they're actually part of a new goddamn triangle in which alter egos beat foreigners, foreigners beat berserkers, and berserkers beat alter egos. And I'm sorry if that triggered anybody just there. Would you prefer it if I say alter ego? Because playing through Triple C, I always heard it as alter ego. So that's how I'm gonna say it. No, I have not played the trial quest yet. Thanks for the sub, Jay. No! No! Okay. Santa dazo. Oh, what am I doing? This noble phantasm is a single target. I should have split the damage. That's still tripping me out. Meh. Yeah, I goofed that turn. I goofed that turn. That's my bad, and she died for it. 10 out of 10. No, wait! She just stopped being stupid. Yeah, I'm going to imagine that's how that happened. She got off the sheep. Goat, whatever the hell it is. That was planned. No accidents there. Hey, brain tissue. Do 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 Okay, now let's form a team where Yukana is the focal point of the damage. I'm gonna have to find an appropriate node, so give me a second. I guess Babylon's mountain range? Yeah. Strengths! Okay. How the hell do I want to support this? That would be a cop-out. That would legitimately be a cop-out. Oh! Kagami here on my friends list? Oh yeah. Anyways, whoop! Shoot and get out. I forgot. Leave me alone. Jeez. You expect me to know everybody on my friends list at every given point in time? Do I have a good arts thingy-majigger? That's right, these are thingy-majiggers. That's pretty good. Fudge it, shove her in on her. Boom! When in doubt, just go pure. Sha-la-la-la. This is the single target arts user. Yeah, okay. Alright! I'll do that later, but thanks, Blonde. Okay. And since she's being the focal point, we will now cover, like how I did in the Escargot stream, the costumes. So, we have costume 1. This innocent girl. Costume 2. She's a courtesan. I'm using the term courtesan very loosely because we all know what she actually is dressed as. At least those of you who are mature should know what she is dressed as. And costume 3, I have no idea what's going on, but those are some hell of nipples. Anyways, we're gonna use Bug Butt this time because she's being the focal point. Her quotes change and her noble phantasm changes. So yeah. I think you're my friends list, Chelsea? You're like one of the few people who writes English in the comment section. It sure does. And some of her normal attacks as well. So obviously we know what the hell I'm trying to do with this. So let's just stop fooling around and just go for it. If only I could like fight Shadow Meglios or something. Oh, I didn't change the icon of the card. Oh, I'm a bad. Never do that. Don't mix shit. Make sure your icon matches the costume of the servant you pick. Damn it, Shadow. So I think it's previously obvious that I messed up my arts card combination, but eh. Okay, these pigs have an obsession. Dude, do we see the extra attack in the last battle? Well, in any case, have fun. Slow-mo. The inverted Fuji. Okay. So anyways, I didn't get the particular setup I was looking for here, sadly. Maybe I'll get it next turn. Oh god! Oh god, why? I forgot about that. Oh, I didn't fast forward it still. Oh, I'm a fool. And it starts with a crit. You gosh darn pig. Ah, damn it. Oh. Slow and steady. You never know how slow the game actually was until you take yourself off of 2x speed. I swear. You guys think I have enough arts buffs going on? Yep.
うが船ぐる二軍万象見通す限定星海の館にてまどろむ天帝よ渾身の一筆を収め立てまつるいざいざご剣のあれ富岳36系神奈川異界ウラスサビ てんでい神妙ならん日の本一よ
飽きた俺は帰るぞ
Yeah, go home. No! You blasted pig! Anyways, so as you saw with the third slot crit on the arts card, she went from about, what was that, 12 to 60 something? I think 64 or 65. Noble Phantasm gauge. For those who were wondering, yes, if you have the particular correct setup of cards, she can spam her Noble Phantasm. And I know there's a lot of people who get a boner when that happens. So, just to put it out there, it can happen. Okay, someone doesn't like Lancelot. The hell? Anyways, so yeah, that's her in two different concepts, as being either the main attacker or support to the rest of your team. Honestly, I think I like playing her more as a support, but considering the way this game is played, you may take her any which way you want. Let's see here. As for my actual preference on the costumes and whatnot, I do like her animations when she has the paintbrush. I don't really like the animations of the foreigner version. Although I do like the rainbow watercolor effect that's happening with it. And I wish that was on the paintbrush version, but I understand why it's not on the paintbrush version. But in the counterpoint, I actually like the voice work of the foreigner version more than I like the human version. So it's kind of a mixed bag for me. For the most part, I swap between which one I want to either see or listen to, depending on my mood. So I guess pretty much, again, that's for people's whimsies. For you guys, which ones do you prefer? And also, which version of the Noble Phantasm do you prefer? The inverse or the standard? Oh, Jesus Christ, my arm. Standard? I'll be kind of surprised if somebody says first look, honestly. Yeah. I honestly don't know what they were doing with the Forerunner outfit, or the third outfit. It doesn't look good. And again, those nipples could stab someone's eye out. God damn it, Jordan. The slot one. Yes, the thought one. Okay. let me start farming this stuff out and yada yada. Someone said Martha node in Orleans. I don't even remember what that is. I have no information on these nodes. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's super bad. Where does one... This is Lancelot. Where does one fight Martha? Oh no, wait. I think this is it. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Woo! What? Brain fart. It's been a long day. I've been... Tell you the truth, this is how my day started. I woke up, I picked up my phone at 8 a.m. and I was farming QP until about an hour ago when I finally finished getting, I think, 100 million QP to get her to 10, 10, 10. It wasn't fun. It definitely wasn't fun, and it took a really long time. But that's the price you pay when you want to get something out of the way. Nice body. Yep. I did nothing but that. Yoy. Ah, Nero silly. I think I overprepared. So, how's everybody's New Year? Now that it's officially Happy New Year over here in America. You guys have any plans for the year? That is a stupid amount of MP gain. Stop being a neat? Impossible. And good luck on that, Chels. Honestly, if anybody's jumping into the single target gachas in the next few days, I wish you the best of luck. I know it's probably not much coming from me considering my luck, but I do hope you guys get what you're looking for. I may have overshot the stars a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm not quite certain though. Become a better artist? That's a good goal. I can't draw anymore with the shit. Not that I could draw with the shit at the beginning. I had 110 at one point. I've never gotten 99. Well, did I get 110? Yeah, I may have gotten 99. I don't know. It was a stupid number. I I mean, I can try to do a story build real quick just to be dumb. You know what? Let's do it. Who gives a nerf herder? Anybody got a Mozart I can borrow? I know that's cheating, but does anybody have a Mozart I can borrow? Haha! A new player has arrived to the race, but I already beat you. Horrendously. That's the thing with story gacha. It's not a bad gacha. It isn't. It's just everybody seems to have this infatuation with the up rate. That honestly doesn't really mean anything. Pretty much the only reason you would ever roll an up rate is for the smaller pool and the slightly higher percentage of what you're looking for. Personally, for me, if I was never interested in a banner, I would just roll the story gacha. No, I was not competing with Kaguya. Kaguya is new to this race. I was actually competing with Kodets and Takako? Yeah, no, not Takako apparently. Yeah, this person. I was competing with him and him, and I beat them both. Kodets is finishing up. His dodge is now at 8 instead of 6. So yeah, he's getting there. He's also got an MP2 now, so he's beating me in that regard. But I can't battle with somebody who can roll whenever they want to. So what was I doing? Thinking. Who gives stars when they poop shit? Pavati, do you give stars? Kinda? No. I am saddened. Give me a second. Do you give stars? I know you eat stars, but do you give stars? No. 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 Okay. Well, wait. Chat. Hold on. Chat. Hold on. I got this. Hold up. There we go. Thank you, Hatsuyuki. You are actually not good at star generation. Not in the regards that I'm looking for. So we're gonna pop you out and we're gonna throw in Marie Antoinette. Oui. And then Shamalama Mumu. Hold on. Attila is cheating into getting what I need, but nobody's going to die on this node, so. Okay, let's just see how high I can possibly get. Oh no, I'm pretty sure nobody really has a Mozart up, so I just kind of gave up looking for him. Hey, Neko. That's gonna be important for later. Oh yeah, I can cheat it with her. Well, that's apparently how much I can get in a single turn. Almost. Why can't one of these been a quick card? $49. Okay. This is the last turn I can gain stars in a battery sense, so after this, it's gonna be the Wild West. So okay, that's 50. So now that we're here, we're just gonna pop all my star shit and see how much I get. So 70, 85. Okay. So yes, I have gotten 99 before. I guess I just didn't care. I mean, it's cute that you can do something like that, but it's like, what's the point? Legitimately, what's the point? You only need 50 per turn, so. Oh, are you ready for the second campaign? I have to wait and see. I mean, it'd be nice to play new content, but at the same time, this is probably going to go into Vant territory. Are you guys okay with that? So, I was actually going to make a video on this anyway, so let's just get this over with. My experience with this game in the past year. I guess it saves it from me having to record something with the length at which I need to talk. So, let's begin. It's probably no secret to a lot of you guys who watch the stream on a regular basis that my bearings with this game has diminished incredibly, i.e. my fun factor with it. And really it's an interesting sort of deal. Where do I begin? I guess Epic of Remnant 1. Epic of Remnant 1, if you guys recall, I took about 1 or 2 months to finish. Mainly because, it started to get really heavy on the story. So it took me a bit longer to get through things, more so than I'm used to with a mindset of playing a RPG. Granted, a card-based mobile RPG, mind you. I thought Epic of Remnant 1 was neat, Shinjuku that is, because, you know, it was a fresh look, new people popping out, the twists were interesting, and the whole keeping servants' identities a secret was neat. I appreciated that. It had some type of mysterious allure to it. Case in point, because they were doing something like that, I wanted to go in fresh every time. Which is a concept, I guess, that evades some people often. So the reason the gap happened in the first place was because people told me identities and plot points, so I lost my drive to play because I knew they were coming, so yeah. Triple C happened, and we all know that, well, if you watched the Triple C streams and you saw everything that went down, that really killed me on the inside. It really did. So I'm not gonna touch on that anymore. This year was full of a lot of repeats, so there wasn't much for me to do. And the new events that did happen, well, let's see what happened next. I think the new Guda Guda event, that was fine. That was whatever. It was kind of okay, more Nobu, more Kita, Civil War, yada yada. At first, I didn't like the idea of Cha-Cha because of whatever, but after getting her and playing with her, I grew to appreciate and actually like Cha-Cha. So yeah, that was actually a very quaint surprise. Then we headed into Epic of Remnant 2, Arcata. That was actually a really bad timing for me because it launched on the same weekend that Anime Expo launched. So, considering I was going to Anime Expo, I couldn't play Arcata to the fullest concentration. And because I wanted to go in fresh, I wanted to avoid spoilers. So, at the expo itself, I didn't talk to anybody. I refused to talk to anybody because I don't know the filters on a random person who plays this game on what the fuck they would try to spew at me. Sadly, that was in vain anyways, spoiling my fun there to a degree, because I would come home to my stream to get spoiled anyways. So yeah, that made that trudge even harder than it needed to be. After that, we had summer. The summer rerun was fine. I did actually like doing the first summer event where you built up a village and whatnot and do that. I thought that was fun because it was a mode of customization. You can make it you, sort of deal. So even if nobody really likes Bikini Skaha and whatnot, I actually think that event is a lot of fun. And then they announced Dead Heat Summer Race. I personally, I wasn't excited for it out the outset because Ishtar. A lot of you may know that I don't particularly like Rin. So getting a free version of her as the primary focal point of the event kind of soured my mood because at that point I didn't really have anything to look forward to. Then they released the actual information of the race. I covered it on stream. I was actually excited. The whole, we would pick the team we liked, try to get them to win the race and all that stuff. I thought that was going to be a very fun and intuitive thing. But they flubbed it. They flubbed it horrendously bad by making the drops unbalanced so that certain teams were pretty much guaranteed to win a particular day. Just utterly destroying the concept of a popularity contest race. So that was dumb. That was incredibly dumb, and it just left a sour taste in my mouth. That event could have been so much better than it actually was. I don't remember what happened between Summer and when Shimosa came out. But you did notice that when I finally did get around to Shimosa, I was like a day or two late because I actually demanded my mods to get ahead of me so that they could moderate the chat so that I could, again, avoid spoilers. That didn't happen once again. So yeah, 3 chapters where I didn't want to get spoiled, I got spoiled. So I drudged through it. It was incredibly story driven. It was a lot. So then it comes, what was the next event? Halloween? That was whatever. It was just a Liz thing. It was dumb. It was, I don't think anybody liked that event. It was very poorly integrated. Christmas happened. I didn't really care. I'm pretty sure, I think Christmas came after Salem. But Salem, as you all know, you guys did not get a Salem stream. Why did this occur? Well, one, it dropped on a date where, again, it was in very bad timing for me, because I'm actually very busy around that time. Secondly, I did attempt to do some streams on those days, even though I was busy. And every time at the start of the stream, someone would come in and drop some form of spoiler for that chapter. So at that point, I decided that if you guys weren't willing to give me the benefit of the doubt to play it the way I wanted to, I wouldn't give you the stream you guys wanted. So yeah. But in any case, I guess it was a godsend because Salem is horrible. It's Now we get into the nitty-gritty about my thoughts on part 2. You guys didn't see the prologue. For me, again, because of how the epics were handled, I thought it was just gonna be 50 to an hour-long cutscenes each. Thankfully, the part 2 of the prologue returned to form of a 5 to 8 minute interjection of story before we actually got to do something, instead of a 20 to 40 minute interjection into another 30 minute interjection before we got to do something. My actual thoughts on the prologue? I'm kind of interested in what's happening in the next chapter, but at the same time, there are aspects that displease me immensely. This is gonna be kind of on the very, very, very bad end of people, but I abhor the fact that Kotomune Kire is the villain, the current villain of the storyline right now. I think it's lazy and a cop-out because he's already been the villain in the main Fate franchise. We didn't need to inject him into this game. I felt they were playing it safe by doing it instead of trying to take the time to develop a new antagonist. I mean, to me, even if that antagonist fell flat, I wouldn't really mind because they took the chance to try to do someone new. So that in itself annoys the living fuck out of me. And it kind of sours my mood for the second thing, Cosmos of whatever. Spoiler tag here for those who haven't seen it. When Da Vinci got killed, i.e. stabbed in the back by Kire, I know that they were trying to go for a shock value there. But me on the inside, after experiencing what happened with Godia, where Mash died, and then they brought her back to life, I just sat there and was like, these assholes do not have the balls to kill her. And lo and behold, not a single cutscene later, she pulls a Toko and transfers into another fucking body, just muting the fact that they killed her. So it was like, yeah, whatever you fuck faces, what did we really lose? A building? Woo. So as of right now, and hints of what we got from the opening, it doesn't even look like Vomani's gone. So in my eyes, this game is not willing to sacrifice anybody. Now, my actual thoughts on Epic of Remnant itself, I thought it was poorly optimized. It was far too driven on the story itself. But that's fine, but this is a game. An RPG of sense. Not RPG, a strategy card game thing. Any case, I'm here to play a strategy card game thing, not a wannabe visual novel. If they wanted to do the visual novel route, make our choices matter, not give us a false choice that no matter what the fuck we say, it'll lead to the same end result. That is stupid. And the whole concept of Epic of Remnant was Epic of Remnant 1, you meet somebody, they backstab you. Epic of Remnant 2, you meet somebody, they backstab you. Epic of Remnant 3, backstabs galore. Epic of Remnant 4, I haven't finished it yet. So far, there has been backstabs. So lo and behold, what happens in prologue to episode 2? We get a backstab upon a backstab upon a backstab. So that's a bad sign to me already. I didn't like how Epic of Remnant happened. And to see that portion of it come into the new storyline already is not a good sign to me. So I will play the new chapters, but I hope to God they fix the pacing of the game and just do something innovating. I'm aware of that, Alex. I'm giving my feedback upon the past year. Okay? So as of right now, I don't have high hopes for the next chapters. But you never know. things might change. So, yeah. That's it. Sorry if that was long-winded. I really needed to get that off my chest. Oh yeah, that's without a doubt. But again, the main concept though that this is supposed to be a collectible card game. I want to play that aspect of the game. Alright, fine. Since it was brought up, let's touch up upon Merlin, shall we? I don't understand why anybody would be shocked about what I did. Upon Merlin's release in Babylon, I stated I did not like that character. And as the game went on, my disdain for him grew more and more, to a point where I have stated on stream that if I ever received Merlin in any capacity, I would burn him. And to that case, I am a man of my word. I received Merlin when I did not want him, and he was burned for the concept of coming to me. That was it. There was no spite towards anyone. I didn't do it to make anyone upset. I did it to make me feel better. Okay? Because at the end of a year that I did not enjoy, I was given the character I despise the most. So, I think it's fair that I can burn him. Okay? I don't have a waiver. What are you talking about? Oh, 私は破壊する。勝利する。これまでも、これからも。先輩はもう初夢。慣れた頃ほど油断しやすいもの。慣れた頃ほど油断しや。
いやいやひょんなものだ。トーンときたよ。超こざいな。苦しめ。あ、いいわ。苦しめ。ひょんなものだ。超こざいな。別観光だ。あらよ。
Hey, Mikado.
ふろめきな。分身の力。我が繁栄はそこまでだ。目標したりひょんなものだ。破壊する。命は壊さない。その文明を粉砕する。上々上々。
And what's wrong with me not liking certain characters? Am I just supposed to go, oh, I love everything? That's unrealistic. To have an aspect, add that expectation to anybody. You asked me a question, Cogs? I'm sorry. What was it? No, I did not burn her. Oh, okay. I don't know what it is. Do you know what note specifically? Okay. The one in the middle? Oh, sorry. Oh, right. I'll get it next. It'll be kind of a waste of AP for me to just come in here and walk out. Oh, this is Lee. Okay. So he's in Denver?
お前の命マルスへ捧げる。
固く縛るわ。厳しくいくわ。
そうか。
でもまあ少しはやるのだわ。やるわ。トーンときたよ。
そうか。
あらよ。したりちょこざいな。一貫こうだ。この返事決め。
You should shop. Stop and give up.
固く縛るしたり。でもまあ少しは優しく。固きでもまあ少しは優しくね。やるのだわ。そこを動くな。逃がしはしないわ。冥界の赤雷よ。厳しくいくわ。そうら。あらよ。そこ動かない。したり。
ああ、そうか。
ちょこざいな。
死ぬな。
ストーンときたよ。ちょこざいな。
Is this Karna? Yeah, okay.
分身の力。分身の力。我が手にあり。分身の力。我が手にあり。目標
固く縛るわ。
破壊する。命は壊さない。その文明を粉砕する。
I didn't have a Christmas, so it was just a day. Night Blonde.
私は破壊する。勝利する。これまでもこれからも。
Is Gawain also count? That's a good question.
お前の命マルスへ捧げる。
I already did the divine when I killed the Japanese servants.
ではそのように空気のためですね。
ライコー参ります。
あらよ。
And since when have I ever really been about AP efficiency?
ええ、空気のためですね。はっ。
死ぬ。あ、そうか。はっ。砕け散る。
ひょんなものだ。はい、あらよ。空気のためですね。ではそのように来光参ります。はっはっトンひょんのトンときたよ。超こざいな。鉄管こうだ。超こざいな。わらわらとふろめきな。
He's the child of light, I think. Not, I don't know if it was actually the sun.
ではそのように。はっ
軍神の力、我が繁栄はそこまでだ。この忍者見逃しません。
容赦しませんからね。
目標そうか。
したり
命は壊さない。その文明を粉砕する。
粛清完了。先輩はもう初夢。先輩、いつからそこに？
Get red and white items? Huh? The hell is that supposed to mean? Oh, I guess red jewels and... What's a white item? Bones? Well, fangs? Okay. Oh.
私を神の無知と呼んだな。
That is a very strange request.
死ぬのよ。
はい、いざ。ひょんなものだ。ひょんなものだ。超こざいな。鉄管こうだ。
I guess.
あらよ。わらわらとふろめきな。で、ひょんなものだ。はっ。では、空気のためですね。来光参ります。逃がしはしません。いかがです？
死ぬのよ。
ひょとんときたよ。超こざいな。 だよ。いざあらよ。ひょっしたい。はあ。
繁栄はそこまでだ。繁栄はそこまでだ。目標しああ。命は壊さない。その文明を粉砕する。私は破壊する。勝利する。これまでもこれからも。
先輩はもう初夢慣れた頃。
Alright. Yeah, my heart's not actually in this anymore, so, I'm gonna cut the stream here, you guys. Sorry, I got a little emotional, and, I'll see you on the next stream, I guess. So, you guys have a good night.